Hello gamers. Where we last left off, we almost managed to finish off the Mechlon, but then they colonized up here somehow. So to wipe that out, and then I wiped that out, and then it turns out that their home system is pretty heavily fortified, and they keep producing battleships. So just sending in one battleship at a time, unfortunately, not enough. Now, I am sending this one over, but I'm a little concerned with this little goblin standing menacingly right next to Tai Lopez. Now that's a dangerous situation. Let's try to fix that. Let's get the cruiser over here to Tai Lopez in a defensive position. And let's get that battleship over there. And if I need to, I'll send in another one, because we should be finishing up another one relatively soon. Yeah, there it is. I could speed that up, get the second one in there, get the starbase finished, and in fact, let's get 2 starbases finished, because we're going to need the extra command points, so we don't end up paying a massive tax on the excessive command points we're using. You guys are almost finished maxing out your population. Might want some biospheres for that. Actually, cancel the housing, get biospheres first. Then you can go back to housing. That seems good and fair. Alright, let's have a look at this system. You guys, 1 population, you're at 3 to 4. How you doing? You're building biospheres and housing. Yep. You guys are still building your first factory. Let's finish that. It's cheap and it's going to save a lot of time. You guys are doing well for yourselves. You got population almost maxed out. Building a space academy, doing a ton of research. Pretty soon, you guys can start building. Wait, you guys can build a colony base, really? Oh yeah, there is another planet in this system. Yeah, do that. Get a colony base going. In fact, all of you do that. Let's build it quick. Make it snappy. Nam is just chugging along. They're going to build that starbase, and then after that, you guys can start making spies, because I really need more of those. We need to make sure that nobody else steals our technology. Speaking of, 18, those are the... Nothing. It looks like everybody else is currently leaving us alone. So if I can get more spies to then send after them, to force them back on defense, that'd be great. But for the moment, I'm going to keep them on defense. Alright, let's see what happens. You guys finished the starbase. Excellent. Yeah, I think I'm going to get spies. I'm going to need spies to protect my technological winnings. Finish the Minotaur. Perfect. You can start another one, but I don't actually expect you to... it'd be nice if I could see what planet that was, because I have no idea. It's going to be one that got a Minotaur. I think it was you. Yeah, I think this was my home planet. Switch over to stockpile and actually get research going. Let's get more of those research points. You can ship that guy out to you, and I think that's going to be the last one, sending out to Tai Lopez. I think that's actually going to be the last one at this point. Why is the number of freighters going down? That's weird. I guess just because we're filling out the food demand somewhere else. That's got to be it. Makes sense. Fair enough. But yeah, like this place has its biospheres and it's about to max out, so there's no more... Tai Lopez is finally finished. It's no longer shipping... It's no longer taking shipments of people. It's a very sad day. But it's a necessary step. Speaking of, I've got other places building spies now, so I think I can have you guys stockpile and instead switch over to research. Since they're building spies now. And let's see, I've got this battleship. How long is it going to take? 5? How long are you? 4. Let's get over there, because I bet they're going to try and sneak a colony ship over there, aren't they? I bet they're going to try and do that. Terraforming, perfect. Now we can start maximizing our places. Titan construction. We are getting to the point where our production output is high enough we might actually be able to finish a Titan. We do have 2 battleships. If we can build 2 battleships, we can probably build a Titan. Although, they are going to be very strong, I think it's a little too early, because they're just... Right, it's concentrating too much power into one ship, and we won't be flexible enough to handle different situations. For now, battleships seem like the way to go. But I am keeping my eye on Titans. Oh boy. Wow, weather control system. +2 food per farmer. This could be really good for a couple of planets, the Homeworld and Tai Lopez. At the same time, getting stealth suits to get better spying is probably fine. I don't really care about personal shields for ground combat. Stealth field is kind of mediocre. It just makes them harder to detect on the strategic level, but that has no in-combat effect. Right? I'd rather get like a stasis, or what is it, the stasis field? No. Cloaking device, this is the one. This actually has the same effect of making them harder to detect on the strategic map, but also has an in-combat effect. If I was to get it, I would get this. Probably gonna grab... I don't really need the Gauss cannons. Let's see, Warp Interdictor. Yeah, if I remember correctly, Warp Interdictor I think is actually banned in multiplayer because it's really good. Stasis Field, I believe, is... Yeah, this one's banned in multiplayer because it's just broken. Like, this is just obviously broken. Right, because both the ship that uses it and its target are both basically locked in place and they can't do anything. But of course, that is... It's a cool idea, but the end result is that it's completely broken. You can send in like a bunch of frigates to disable enemy battleships, then you just turn the stasis field off, shoot them with lasers, and then turn it back on. And the result is that you just get to attack the enemy and they don't get to do anything. It's very, very broken. I don't really need Gauss cannons or multi-wave jammers. It's like, yeah, this is slightly better than the ECM jammer, but by the time you research it, it's going to be taking up a lot more space, because the ECM jammers can be more miniaturized. And like, it's like the basic ECM jammer is good enough. I'm not going to need this. I'm not really speccing into Gauss cannons, so I'm going to be replacing my Class 3 with Class 5 shields by the time I get there, of course. And at this level, I think I'll buy Warp Interdictor just because it is really good. But if I didn't have the option of getting that, then Lightning Field is pretty good. It destroys missiles and fighters that come in. In fact, it might... Getting this can kind of delete the need for point defense, because if you have ECM Jammer and Lightning Field, both of those combined do a good job against missiles, and then the Lightning Field will slowly eat away at it. Well, not even slowly, it'll quickly eat away at enemy fighters. So it is a pretty good grab. Pulsar... not so good. My understanding is that you can kind of use this if you get like... If you put it on frigates, you can use them to run forward and fire off the pulsar to destroy enemy missiles. But like... Why? Like, this is a melee weapon in a space game. It's not really what I'm looking for. Yeah, I think I'm gonna grab the stealth suit. Get better spies. I don't think I need to worry about weather control right now. I've already got plenty of work to do with terraforming. I think I'm going to go straight from stealth suit into antimatter torpedoes, and then I'm going to get one of these. Food replicators in the base game are really terrible, but I think in the mod they've been... Because they just have like an insane maintenance cost, to the point that even I wouldn't want them. Even with all the money that I make. But I think in the mod they've kind of made them more reasonable. But I'm still probably not going to use them, so I think I'm going to get transporters. Even though transporters are also going to be pretty niche for me, I might find a use for them. Especially for bombers. Maybe not, I'm probably not going to be doing boarding actions with this, but I might be using these to teleport bombs onto a planet. If the enemies start getting good planetary shields. Being able to combine transporters with like a cloaking device and just loading up a bunch of bombs in the ship. It can let you do bombing runs where you don't even actually attack the enemy fleet. You just fly up to the planet, teleport bombs onto it, and then peace out. So you can destroy the planet from underneath the fleet. Am I going to be doing that? Probably not, but it is nice to have the option. And then after that I'm going to grab... Well, this is really good. High energy focus is really good. But I'm not going for beam weapons. I'm going with torpedoes, so instead I'm going to grab mega flexors. This is a case where if you're creative, getting all of these is really, really strong. But in my case, I'm picking torpedoes, which means I don't really need this. I can just get mega flexors, which increases the ship's space by 25% for free. Yeah, I think that's the plan. So for now, stealth suit. Yeah, I knew it, you bastards. I don't think I can actually order my ships to change direction at all. Yeah, that's not an option. But that does mean that the battleship is not going to be defending their system, which leaves them vulnerable. It's just a bit annoying, because I should be able to beat them with a battle station, yeah? I think my battle station can beat one of their ships. So just build that as fast as you can. I can pay for that at the last second. Got the cruiser defending Tai Lopez. They did not go for the other strategy I was thinking of, sending a colony ship over there. Interesting. Well, it's time to just check. Let's see if we can ship anybody. And no, not the fanfiction kind of shipping. I mean, the illegal trafficking kind of shipping, except it's legal because I'm in charge, and I say, do it. I think we can cancel that and get a bunch of that. Actually, is there a lot of No, there's not a lot of pollution. The pollution is looking fine, so I don't need an atmosphere renewer yet. Don't need it yet. Colony base. Yep, that's good, that's good. I'm liking all of this. Turn. Finish building a star base. Okay. There's 5 of you, yeah. Spaceport Stock Exchange, make more money. Get a Marine barracks. Oh, they just finished another battleship, did they? Oh no, they didn't. They turned around. No. Oh, okay, hold on. I was trying to click through these to see what was going on. Yes, let's get the factories, let's get some housing. Spy, starvation, colony base, supercomputer, spy, peace between some guys that I don't care about. Yes, we finished the supercomputer, okay. What's our pollution looking like? It's not too bad. Let's get a space, star base. Let's get some more command points. Let's get some defense. Finish the colony base, good, okay. Spies, please. So, okay, they actually just turned... No, they did build another one. Interesting. Let's buy that to make sure we actually defend ourselves. Let's get you over here so that we can double team you with 2 battleships, because that should do the trick. That's been the issue this whole time. Let's see if we scroll up. Yup, Eventide has extra guys, which we can start shipping out. There we go. Let's get that going. Do need a little extra food production, so let's get you. Perfect. Our research is insane. The tech takeoff is out of control. The population takeoff is out of control. Population is power, and I'm going to take full advantage of that. So that battleship might be able to blockade me, but we'll see. I'll see how long that actually lasts. I guess it doesn't really matter too much what I attack. The result's kind of the same either way. We move forward. Fire missiles, done. Move forward. Missiles, done. Yeah, you can try and escape if you like. It's a little late. missiles and turn around. Done. More missiles. Turn around. Done. Yeah, they are not surviving this. Done. And we can move you away. And done. It's just too many. Yeah, there we go. They've only got 3 buildings? That's kind of embarrassing. Really? 3 buildings and your capital. You should be embarrassed. You should be. That's nothing. It's so much nothing. Yeah, they're gonna attack. Alright, this is a starbase, so we're just gonna auto. And they're gonna run away, because they're terrified. Stealth suit finished. Excellent. And we're gonna go for antimatter. Finish production on starbase. You guys can stockpile and... Wait, actually, how much population you got? Yeah, 3 to 5? Yeah, that's fine. Switch over to research. So yeah, now we've got control of the Mechlon system. They're going to come back, but we're going to... In that time, we're going to be able to destroy all of their starbases, blockade the system. And by the time... Right, they're just going to be completely locked out of the game. Which is going to be perfect for then waiting until I can actually get the fuel cell technology, send in some transports, and claim all of that. Speaking of, is this place got a... No, stockpile. Yeah, you want a marine barracks here. Or I want a marine barracks here because this is the closest, and this is where I'm going to produce my transports. Stockpile a bunch of them here, so that way by the time I get fuel cell technology, I can immediately come over here and take all of their stuff. That's the plan, anyway. Oh, the fleet's getting bigger. But I don't think I'm too scared. Not yet, anyways. Not yet. Let's see. Let's destroy this starbase. And unlike enemy battleships, the cowards, these things can't run. So sees the missiles coming in. He's screwed. Yeah, this place doesn't even have any troops. So one transport will do the job. That's all it takes. Ship you out to... There's one en route here already, so... There's places at 4 to 6. I guess I can ship it out here. We take a look at our spies. Yeah, we got a ton of them. Are you guys still spying on me? Yes. Well, let's see how you like it. Probably not a lot, if I had to guess. Does anybody else spy on me? It's a little tedious, but it's worth checking. The Bullrathi are in large numbers. Okay. So keeping 8 on defense seems fine, 8 on offense, and then I'm going to build more spies and try spying on them as well. That is going to be what we're doing. Okay, let's destroy their last starbase. Completely declaw them. I don't even need to fire another volley, but I'm going to do it anyways. Just to demonstrate the sheer overwhelming power. They do have a couple infantry, but yeah, I'm just going to leave that alone. Another election. How often? These are happening way more often than I thought. 7, 6, 6, 4, 3, 3, 12. Wow. The last vote was they had 11 and I had 7. I've shot up to 10. You leveled up, that's cool. I did see what appeared to be the you-know-who showing up, but I don't actually see them anywhere. So I guess they're not attacking me, which is kind of awesome. Because they really should be attacking me. Look at that population. So the Sakura do have more population than me, but they're just not on this graph right now. As things stand, though, I am catching up. Buildings. The Darlock are building a ton of them, but I'm still building more. The two of us are, like, the Darlock are definitely going to be my next, especially since they stole not only do they have a ton of buildings, they also stole Zortrium armor from me, so they actually have decent defenses. Everybody else is getting left behind in the dirt. Fleet-wise, the Silicoids are, yeah, this is what I thought. So the Silicoids are building up a bunch of them, because I did see more of them appearing at my border. But the Darlocks, again, just like everything else, it's the Darlocks who seem to be doing well. But tech-wise, the Silicoids are not that threatening. The Darlocks are kind of threatening, but not that bad. I mean, the longer this goes with me stockpiling all of these auto labs on all these little tiny colonies, the better things are going to get. For me. Not for them. Do I even really need to do anything at the moment? I don't think so. Just gonna keep building more spies. We're up to 10. I'm gonna send 4 of them after you. It's 19 is crazy. So after I start spying on them, they had like 19 spies, but they pulled them all back onto defense after facing 8 of them. Yeah, I'm not... Wow, did they rebuild a starbase? They did. That was fast. They must have... Yeah, I guess they were building something else, and then all the stockpiled production must have been shifted over to the starbase as soon as they lost it. In fact, I'm so confident this is going to destroy you, I'm not going to send a second volley. Die. Sucks to suck. Now this is going to show up in 1 turn. Let's see, did they finish another one? Nope. Okay, so the cruiser and the destroyer disappeared, and now instead there's a battleship here. I'm not sure how that works. I guess they just kind of fused together. It's a neat little ability that I just invented. I mean, it would be cool if that was a thing. No word of a lie. Let's see, the small radiated? Probably not. Where should I send my people? Actually, I should be looking for opportunities to terraform, but everyone's already busy building so much stuff. It's easy to forget. Because this desert, going up to Arid after some terraforming is actually really good. And the cost is not that high. Your first terraforming project, the way it works is that the first time you terraform a planet only costs $250, then the second time costs $500, and then the third time costs $750. So if you can find a planet where they get a lot of benefit out of terraforming only once, that's really good. If you have to terraform 3 times to get something decent, then it might not be worth it, because at that point you're stacking up a lot of production. But just going that first time is very, very doable. And going from desert to arid increases the population by... It more than doubles the population capacity. So that's worthwhile. And just 4 turns, too. Imagine if terraforming was that easy. In fact, the first level of terraforming is cheaper than a starbase. This is a small desert. Once again, going from a desert to arid, it would be really good here. Ocean is fine. Radiated can't be terraformed unless I get some kind of colony shield to block the radiation. This place is... I want to ship out the population. But where? Who shalt receive it? Probably Yadith at this point. Yeah, that looks like the best choice. Toxic can't do that. Radiated can't. Gaia's already perfect. This is already terraforming. Radiated can't. Desert. I mean, this place is actually fine not terraforming for now, because it's just doing housing. Radiated can't. Yeah, it looks like there's a couple that can terraform. Tundra. The thing is, terraforming this into a swamp is actually does nothing because my species is already aquatic. So going up to a swamp would do nothing, which means I would have to terraform again to get to a Terran planet, which would provide a benefit, but 750 production to get up to Terran is not incredible. It's not incredible. Might be worth doing. I'll think about it. It's like, hold on. Let me look at my homeworld. What's the population? 17. So this being the same size, it would increase the population cap by 3, and it would be better farming. I mean, 750 production for 3 extra population cap is... I really should get the stock exchange here. That would be good. It's like, I might as well, like, I'll keep stockpiling, and I guess if I stockpile 750 production and I don't really have any use for it, then I'll transfer that into a quick terraforming project, but otherwise I think I'm good. Let's see, radiated, toxic, radiated, yeah, that's kind of it. Turn. Select combat at Mechlon. Why are they... What happened? Human? They just... surrendered to the human empire. Huh. So I guess they really didn't want me taking their stuff, and they just gave their battleship and their 3 colonies over to humans. Huh. Well, I still want that place, so I'm still going to be getting ready to take it. I mean, humans were kind of the one that I wanted to attack anyways, you know, for fun. So I will be getting ready to do that. I just need to build some more battleships to blockade this system, and then go through here and attack. I'll attack Ur-Cab at the same time as I come back for Mechlon. But yeah, that was unexpected. I want to hit Mechlon at the same time, because if I go over to races, unease, neutral, troubled. Yeah, they're troubled by us, but they're also honorable. I don't think they're going to just attack us or anything. Probably. How are you guys doing? Still spying on us a ton. How are you guys doing? Still spying on us a ton. Well, maybe let's pull a little more up to defense for both of you. There we go. Spies, spies, spies galore. Oh, we did eliminate the Mechlon in a sort of roundabout way. Yeah, I think I want to focus on one of you. Who has what I want? So subspace comms would be really good. Microlight would be really good. Titan, I mean, I can afford that pretty quickly if I need to. And a lot of these... they've got Iridium fuel cells too. Yeah, I think I'm going to spy on you guys. I don't know how you got that far into the fuel cells without actually getting any armor technology of your own, but... I mean, that's your decision, I guess. Oh, they just got lucky. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I think even with food replicators being buffed, I don't really care, so I'm going to get transporters. Yeah, it's flying all the way home. Yeah, they're going to start building up star bases again, aren't they? How did the transport end up over there? I could just... I thought I started building them here, but I guess I was mistaken. How did that happen? Alright, which of you is building? Is it you? No, you're stockpiling. So it's got to be you. Yeah, I was confused. I thought this was the other one. Okay. Well, in that case, spies. We need more of those. Do I want to build a colony ship for HAP? And if so, from where? Well, Zur did stockpile a lot. 354. Yeah, I could easily build a colony ship. And buy that. And yeah, you go back to stockpiling. That's fine. Let's see. Eventide, you could ship that out to Yadith. Food is doing fine. Might want... Once again, we're probably going to want more freighters, so let's get 5 of these. Oh, we don't have the stock exchange here. Okay, get that, and then we can go back to stockpiling. You guys have the stock exchange. No, you don't. Yeah, that's the thing, is when you're stockpiling, you've always got to remember to go back and get the good stuff. Let's see, 150 and... well, we'll check in a second. Get a starbase. 234. So getting those 2 stock exchanges massively increased our money. Let's get a little more food at home. Do I need to pay for this? Not really. That's fine. How fast are you guys building these transports? Oh, you're all on research. That's why it's taking a while. Yeah, switch that over. Yes. This is very important. Buying that 3 production. Hap. Well, clearly this is Happy Land. I mean, just look at that gorgeous lakeside view. Isn't the magma beautiful this time of year? Who wouldn't want to live in Happy Land? Glowing customer reviews. It's the place to be this summer. Happy Land, where you can be happy. That's a lot of spies. Let's use them. Who's still spying on us, Yeah. It's useless. It's useless for you to even attempt to spy on me. But I'm gonna spy on you. Suck on that. Jerks. Eat it. Uh-oh. The Bolrathi just got free technology, so they jumped up quite a bit, but I think we're going to research ahead of them. Let's see, the Silicoids built a ton, and then lost a ton, and I have no idea how that happened. Maybe they're fighting a space dragon, and they have bad technology, so they're bad at it. The Darlock built up a ton, and they're just kind of stabilizing. The Darlock are actually built more buildings than us. These guys are insane. I mean, you can see the human population jump up as they absorb the Mechlons. My population is going through the roof, so regardless, population is the important thing, because that's going to convert into everything else. So, here's the thing. I do want to be able to hit, this one frigate is not going to hold off a human invasion if I attack here and then they come through this wormhole. So I do want another attack force. Why are they building a transport over here? That's bizarre. Yeah, they've not rebuilt any star bases, although I imagine if I try to run over there, they'll quickly buy them. But I do want a second attack force to hit them at these worlds at the same time as they hit this one. It's a good thing that they sold out to the humans and not somebody else who was actually threatening. That's a good thing. You know, look on the bright side. They could have sold out to the Draylock, and that would be an issue, because then they would actually pose a threat. Finished housing, you say? Yeah, you need biospheres. And then autolabs. That seems good. Something like this. You finished all of your spies. Well, I think you know what I need. I need you to build more money-making machines, and then more spies. There we go. Transporters. Now we can get the Mega Fluxers. And then that means the next generation of ships are going to be insanely powerful. Eventide can ship out to Yadith once more, and then I'm going to find somewhere else to ship them. Probably Happy Land. Probably Happy Land. And then let's see. Yeah, that's kind of whatever. This is even worse. this place is a definite maybe. Maybe I should explore some of these to see what's out there. Honestly, this ship is not... Really, that's too far, is it? Are you sure? Well, I'm going to just check out some of these systems, because it's a bit curious that nobody else has tried to colonize them. Bew. Is this still a battleship? It is. It didn't morph into something else. It didn't become a Rubik's Cube. I'm a little disappointed. But yeah, Dirtball's going to need something more serious regardless, which means... Well, we did build enough freighter... I think we've got enough freighter fleets. Let's get ready for the next wave of ships, because... Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, I'm going to research this technology, and that's going to make the next wave of ships much better. So I'm not going to go straight into it. I'm not sure how to handle this, because my homeworld does have artifacts, so I want more scientists here, but it's also farming better because of the guy. Speaking of, you know what? Let's move the farming leader out there. Yes. And then she is going to return to the officer pool, which is temporarily going to put us in a deficit. But ideally, moving the farming out to Tai Lopez will make more sense, because then I can shift more of these guys over to scientists, and I think that should net more research. Look at my leaders. Where should she go? Kambuzi's moving out there. Happy Land, Hake, Nam, Zur. I think this is my next most populated system, so we might as well go there. Okay. I think that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, there's nothing I immediately want to do. Let's check our spies. Looking good. If you guys could steal more stuff from them, I'd be very happy. I think everyone's starting to give up when I'm around 12 spies. Put more pressure on them. Steal their... I want that fuel cell technology. Give it to me. I've earned it. Haven't you stolen enough from me? It's time for me to steal everything from you. It's only fair. Yeah, this ship is going to take a long time to get home. What do I do? Yeah, I guess I just wait for the next technology to come up. More or less. Wait for the next technology to come up, and then I can start spamming. I can upgrade all of my ships to use torpedoes, and then spam a bunch of new ships, and start a war with the humans. That is the plan. This one already has one en route. This is 0 en route. I guess I could go here. Oh yeah, and then you can go to... right, Happy Land is going to build that. And then it's going to build biospheres. So I can start shipping people out to Happy Land. Yeah, that's going to be absorbing the population growth for now. Right. Scientists in your empire were shocked to discover a virus in the high energy... Oh, losing 58 research points. Well, luckily it wasn't much. But, of course, I get a negative effect on my research for no reason. Well, this is a good place to colonize. The swamp is, it's a decent swamp. I do want that. But then I'm going to have to defend both Tai Lopez and Phantos. In fact, Phantos is probably going to be in more danger. But overall, I can build a colony ship here. Follow that, right? And then, yeah, pretty soon I'm going to get that. What are these guys doing? So you're going out there. You're going out there. What are they doing? They're sending a bunch of troops out there. This is weird. So there's nothing here. Okay. There we go, Mega Fluxes. Well, I guess if nobody's going to let me steal the there's fuel cells that I'm just going to have to research them myself. Whoa, look at that. Look at that. That's what happens when they terraform into an arid. It might be worth terraforming this into a Terran world. Because then I can start... what's like, if it's got 11 as a medium arid. Oh, you know what? These guys are probably tolerant. I think if I remember, they might be tolerant. Why are you guys building trade goods? No. They might be tolerant, so mixing them together with the moneyfish might actually be the best way to maximize population. That might be the case. I might have to mix them up on every planet. Which is going to be annoying to do, but it's certainly doable. We do have some freighters left over. So Eventide can shift over to Happy Land. Yep. And then, if I try moving you to my homeworld... Okay, so it's saying that I can't. I'm just going to cancel that. Let me check. Meklar. Did you guys get... No, you didn't. You got a unification. Okay, never mind. Never mind. You know, it's probably 11 because of biospheres. That's right. That's probably what it is. It was such a strange number. I was curious about that, but I think I've got an answer. And now I've got the torpedoes, which is great, because that means we can make a new ship. Not a Minotaur. I'm going to call it a finch, because it sounds very unthreatening. It's just a little finch. But actually, it's going to kill you. I'm not going to bother with extended fuel tanks this time, because I'm researching better fuel cells as is. Stabilizers that can turn better and evade better. Reinforced hull. Yeah, I don't think I need any of those other things. And this is, of course, going to have to get upgraded eventually as I get access to... better stealth technology. That's it. Once I get stealth technology, I do want to add that to this. But for now, it's just going to rely on antimatter torpedoes, where we can get... I think yeah, you can see the space difference, because it's not... Sometimes, like, the way that these add up is weird, because sometimes the extra space is based off a percentage of its... like multiplicative with each other, and sometimes it seems to only scale off of the base value. I think. I'm not really sure. Or because this is 20%. But if I do this, then it's adding 3. Which if it was doing 20%, it should be at least 4, if not 5. But instead it's 3. I'm not sure about that. Anyways, enveloping. Good. Overload. Good. Overload is kind of weird. It's kind of like... Technically speaking, it's like on a base first glance, it doesn't really do anything. It increases the space they occupy by 50% and increases their strength by 50%. So their overall damage output per unit of space should be the same. The difference is that whatever shield technology your enemy has applies a flat damage reduction to each incoming shot. So going for overloaded actually does increase their overall damage, but it scales off of how good the enemy's shields are. If they don't have any shields, then it's not really doing anything. But if they have high-level shields, then there's a significant bonus from this. Enveloping, I think, also increases size by 100, and what it does is now it hits them from all 4 sides at the same time, which means against armor and hull, they basically do 4 times as much damage. And then ECCM, because 3 extra space to get, to sort of counter enemy countermeasures, that's going to be worth it. think Animator Torps, I'm going to do groups of 2. Maybe 3? Let's see. Get a little bit of everything. Yeah, 3 groups of 3. That seems fine. I could get more Animator Torps, but I don't think I need that. Let's get some point defense phasers. There we go. I didn't even research these. I stole them. Seems good enough to me. And that 1 extra space available does mean that we get 1 extra unit of combat speed. So we can refit these to be Finches, which I wonder how long that's going to take. 202? That's not bad. Actually. Not bad. I do want to build more Finches. You guys can build a Finch. Cancel that so that I know when it's finished. I mean, Ty Lopez might want to scrap that ship and get a Finch instead. We'll see. Yeah, I think I'm going to build a Finch, and then when it's done, I'm going to... Yeah, because I'm going to need the Finch to protect that colony anyways. So I'm going to build the Finch first, and when it's finished, I'm going to scrap this ship, because I don't think I'm going to need those anymore. I'm just going to build lots of Finches. Yeah, so nothing really of note here. Oh, look at that! Somebody actually decent. Plus 75% production. You don't say. Well, you know what I'm going to say. I'm going to say, get more spies, fool. I want to just overwhelm everyone with spies. Sheer volume. Because they've been harassing me all game, stealing my technology all game. Now it is my turn. I'm the one with the 40% spy bonus from all those technologies. I'm the one with 1 million spies because I have so much production. Me. I rule the spies, not you. And apparently, oh, yeah, the Nolans have disappeared from contact because it looks like the Draylock have taken this world from them. So I can't actually reach them anymore. That's funny. Yeah, we've got 5 transports as well, and pretty soon that's going to finish. Go here. How fast? Yeah, I'll pay for that. And then refit the other one as well. No longer have to worry about ammo. Should probably decommission this too. Finish building a starbase. No, I'm not destroying anything. Get money then. Where was that planet? This one, yeah. Actually get an atmosphere renewer, because you're making a decent amount of pollution. Finish building spy. Well, you know what time it is. If I go to... No, not races. We're going to fleets. This one, we're scrapping this. We don't need that. Say, freeze up a command point. How long until Ty Lopez finishes up here? Well, they're all in on research right now. Let's switch over. How much is that? 125? Yeah. It's decent, or so I'm told. And leaders. Eventide doesn't have any. I think you can go here. Wait, 75% extra production. This one place, Eventide 3. Let's have a look. That's a lot of production from one guy. And we could shift you out to Happy Land. In fact, you're populating this place so fast that I'm gonna get the biospheres before the automated factor or the robo miners. See, how long is Hate gonna take? It's Pay for that. Let's get that done. Shift you guys back over to research. And building transports. And then when you're done with that... Actually, yeah, no, hold on. If you're going to be building transports, you need to stay focused. I don't know if I'm going to need all of those, but we'll see. The next thing I'm going to need is... I don't want to spend all of that cash, although I can. I'd rather wait a few turns, get it cheaper, and then I'm going to build that. Because I do need more finches, that's for sure. I want to send 2 over here and then have at least 1 on Dirtball that I can use, that I can push through over to Urcab. Did I finish one? Okay, my command points went to the negative. Ah, there we go, yeah. Right, because we're waiting for that next technology. Yeah. Head over to Happy Land. I promise, it'll be excellent. You're going to love it there. It's a beautiful, happy place. Bob Ross would be proud. Yeah, and they're not attacking me again. Oh, this is lovely, isn't it? Population. Yep, we stay winning. Look at that, it kind of like... hit our peak, then we start colonizing it, right, and this is where things slow down, because we don't have that many colonies, then I start spreading out and colonizing again, and boom. Yeah. Wow, they've overtaken me in buildings. They are going nuts. I don't even know what they're building. Massive fleets. It looks like they're, with the way that these two are going, maybe they're fighting each other, but they're on opposite sides of the galaxy, so I don't know how that would even be the case. Tech-wise, yeah, the Silicoids have fallen off massively in tech. They just... well, they never really got in the game, to be honest. They don't stand a chance. Meklar flatlined after they lost off. Like, here you could see they were keeping up, but then they started losing all their colonies, and now they flatlined, and they're about on par with the Silicoids. Everyone else is just barely trying to keep up with me. Yeah, I think my next move is to just... I'm going to jump them as soon as I can. You can start building a Finch, actually. Why don't you build your own? It's only going to take 20 turns. Starbase? How about build more? Build more stuff. You need more stuff. Any day now. Come on. Fuel cells. I'm in the winning position. Look at this. I'm on the left now. That means that I've got more. 9, 6, 6. Yeah, so the Draylocks having 9 means they're pretty big. You guys went down. Weren't you at 12 last time? Yeah, the Draylocks have almost caught up to you. And I'm the one who has 12 now. We've switched numbers. That's awesome. I'm gonna win. Biospheres. Atmosphere Renewer. Autolab. Technology. Come on, we're almost there. Okay, so they're definitely attacking me this time. Now, maybe I should have read what they were saying, but you know, they're just harassing me. I don't need to read their messages. I've already picked up on their energy. Warp Interdictor, probably going to be a good idea at this point. Just give myself a nice defense. Oh yeah, contact is reestablished. Yes, they are attacking me this time. Oh look, it's the exact place where I was about to send this ship anyways. Isn't that funny? Can I upgrade this? No, it's already good. Let's see. Eventide is already overflowing with people, as always. There's got to be more places that I can send them. Because if not, then that means I need to colonize more. Which I was about to do, to be fair. I mean, there's a Nam. I can send them to Nam. Speaking of, why don't you guys terraform again? How about that? Alright, make it aquatic. Make it terran, which will then benefit an aquatic species like mine so that I can ship these guys out. Yes, there we go. Speaking of, let's get a little more food going. Okay, so we're getting 2 finches next turn. We're actually at negative freighters. That's not good. That would explain the starvation. So you guys, well, I'm about to build 2 of those, so instead, build me a bunch of freighter fleets so that I can keep up with the freighter needs. The needs of the people. Right, and then I can scrap this thing so I can save some command points. You know, it's a veteran crew. You know, sucks to suck. You guys are fired. And this is currently my only fleet, is this one. Alright, you guys are going to get there in 2 turns, actually before this even happens. There's going to be a little starvation because we're short on freighters, but it's fine. Sudden population boom on Mechlon 4. Yeah, you guys are building a colony ship. Perfect. Close. Finish the stock exchange. Okay. I guess Marine Barracks and stockpile and shift over to research for you guys. Finished on the spies. Yeah, I'm starting to think I probably got enough spies now. Marine Barracks and stockpile. Transport. Get some of that. And go to research. It's 1 turn to dirtball, so you'll get there in time. Epitide. Yeah, I guess we're just going to ship them out to Nam. Which once again puts us into negative freighters. We're on very negative on command points, but look how much money we're still making a ton of money. It's the power of having a good economy. See, they've got 1 starbase. 3 destroyers, that's interesting. Well, I'm going to attack the starbase. I don't care if you've got destroyers. Look at that. You've got nothing. You are worthless. You serve no purpose. Yeah, they're running away. I didn't even target the destroyers and they're running away. They just fired all their missiles and are like, well, crap, we can't do anything. I mean, look at this. They're not even doing any... Look at all that damage. Did you see those numbers? Compared to the 400 from Merculite missiles, those antimatter torpedoes did like 1,000. That's the torpedoes. Now, they do fire only every other turn. So, you know, DPS-wise, they're going to be closer to what the Merculites were doing. Or, I guess, DPR, damage per round. But they also have unlimited ammo, so there's that. I think also... If I remember correctly, they don't get shot down by point defense. Like, there's something weird about torpedoes. I don't think they get shot down by point defense. They've got a little bit of infantry, but 28? I think I'm good. Alright, let's just watch this. Yeah, they have much better combat modifiers, but I'm overwhelming them with numbers. Oh wow, we stole class 1 shields. Thank you. I already have class... Yeah, unprovoked aggression. I know. I'm well aware. In fact, you might even say that I did it on purpose. You can feed yourselves. That's cool. Yeah, look at this. We've got so much better technology to offer you. Surely you would want to be under my leadership. I mean, who wouldn't be? Let's get a Marine Barracks to prevent them from rebelling, or at least protect against a rebellion. Then we can get a remote miner plant. And then after that, I'll think about it. You know, when it happens, it happens. Speaking of, I've still got a few transports left, which I'm going to need to take everything else. Where's my ship? Oh, it's just in the exact same spot as all of those ships, so I couldn't see it. Speaking of, Ty Lopez, I do want that colony ship. So let's just buy that. And then we can go back to stockpiling and researching. Let's get that tech lead. So this one has a missile base, but it's also the least valuable, so I'm going to ignore it for now. Looks like all the destroyers are trying to fight back, but that's not going to go well. Although they might be able to outrun the torpedoes anyways, so we'll see. Nope, they could not outrun the torpedoes. I should actually split my shots then in that case. Wow. 7 infantry, that's more than I remember. We are killing some of the colonists, that's fun. Oh, we accidentally destroyed a building. Okay, I got a lot of infantry early on, but we just barely got them. This is good. Microlight construction. Increases productivity of workers by +1. Silicoid spy steel cell. Really? Some things never change. Let me tell you. So yeah, they're retreating. They've got the one destroyer that's still here, but that's going to be overwhelmed pretty quickly. What am I looking at? Oh, you know what? I think... Yeah, okay, hold on. Let's see. Yeah, okay. I think they changed it. So originally the way that it worked is that democracies could have people, different groups of people live together and there was no penalty. But then they changed it for the mod so that you actually need a specific building. Which I think was the Alien Management Center that I skipped. Which, I mean, kind of makes sense, but at the same time, it's like... That was kind of like part of like the whole gimmick of democracy, is that you could have different people live together, but now I can't, so this is a bad idea. Yeah, let's get you guys out of here. Stop penalizing them. Right, I'm not going to think too much about the meaning behind that. I think we're all better off if we don't. That sucks. Okay, let's get this colony ship out here. Jeez, let's send both of you over to Phantos so we can actually have somewhere to send all of our people. Colonize the frontier and all that. But a lot of this is really annoying. Okay, I mean, I've got another Finch coming along. Although I can probably slow down production on that. Wait, really? 9 turn, wow. It's not even like half done. I could spend 3,000 to buy it right now, but I'm not going to do that. Okay. If I'm not going to ship over those people anyways, then there's no point in terraforming this. So instead, just get stuff. And then, like, stockpile, I guess. Do some research. And then what I could do is I could ship them off of Mechlon floor, because that's already Terran. So it's going to benefit from more of my aquatic species. I can ship when these guys get assimilated, I'll ship them over to Nam. Because you can't ship them while they're still in the yellow jumpers. And then I'll ship my fish over to Mechlon 4. What do you mean blockaded? Wait, you're telling me that I'm being blockaded by this single destroyer, despite the fact that I have multiple... No, I'm the one blockading him. I have the superior force here. This just doesn't make any sense. I mean, logistically speaking. Yet here come the Anterans, and they're going to hurt. Ow. That's a lot of them. And the ship is already immobilized. And of course I can't switch over to control, even though I should be able to. Alright, attack that. Yeah, and you miss. Okay, good. So that was probably overkill, to be honest. But we did kill a frigate. And they killed it. Yeah, well, whatever this colony is, it's gonna suck, but I guess it's gonna die. That's a shame. We will just have to rebuild. They're taking a long time killing this, though. Too bad too bad the star bases don't get torpedoes, because otherwise it would actually have a decent chance fighting back. But no. Without the torpedoes, it's not going to do any damage. Dirtball. Dirtball destroyed. They completely wiped out Dirtball. In fact, I think I only need to fire one group there, and the rest can fire at the missile base on the planet. Move forward. Done. Yep, just the one is enough. Okay, yep, we gotta finish this off. It's still going, just barely. And that should do it. There we go. Oh, I did not mean to click that. I meant to click bombard, but somehow I won? That was a mistake. I did not mean to click that. There's warp interdictor. That's good. Okay. Let's get Titans. Okay, I think that's fine. Let's get the Robominer plant, and then I'll worry about what to do after we finish. So now Mechlon is all mine. Dirtball is now completely unguarded because of the generous donation of the oh my, look at this. They got all these transports, they got battleships. That's annoying. Shift back over here. Let's build another battleship. Actually, warp interdictors are going to be really valuable now that I've got those. But now I've got to build them everywhere, and I've got a ton of other things I've got to build as well. Things are getting a little cooked up. Getting like heated up. We're cooking. Hold on. Hold on, I need to remember, where is that population? Was the place that got destroyed the one where I was mixing them? That doesn't seem right. See if there's any en route. This one has one en route. Why? It's about to grow naturally. Oh no, the en route is 0, never mind. Okay, it is growing naturally, that's what's going on. Is there any en route populations? This is the one with the mix. Okay. I'm having trouble finding it. Shift you back to Eventide, sadly. As much as that sucks. Yeah, you guys have never built the Autolab, huh? Probably do that. It's good. Phantos, let's colonize this. Excellent. Phantos. Phanta soup. Delicious. Actually, you know what? Instead of shipping them back, I should have shipped them over here, but I'm about to do that anyways. It's totally fine. Only need one warp interdictor per system regardless, so I'll build it here. Because that means, honestly, if I have a warp interdictor here, that means that if they try to attack this world, I'm always going to have time to respond. So I don't need a second Finch here. I can just stockpile. It's kind of awesome. Similarly, let's get a warp interdictor here, because this place is pretty important. I don't think anywhere else really needs them, but I may just build them in every system. We will see. We will see. Eventide can start shipping out over to Phanta Soup. Wow, it's right next to it. On this screen. I didn't even think of that, but I should be thinking of that. Just putting, like, naming them so that they always appear next to the housing colony. I should be thinking of that because it makes it easier to do. Oh, hey, look at this. Look down here. You can see where it's shipping to. I didn't even pay attention to that. Nice. 4 turns, yes. Colonize the frontier. And then go back to housing. Up over 1,000 points of research. Heck yeah. Pretty soon we're going to go through Dirt Bowl and take this place. We've got this ship can guard this place, and if they try to go take Tai Lopez, then they're going to hit the warp interdictor, and that's going to give me enough time to jump over and defend. I think we're in a good spot. About to finish Titan technology. Yep, there it is. And now we can get class 5 shields.
Please do not surrender, dear Chad Starmac. The Sacra military is anxious to meet you in battle. The Oddmakers are even giving you a 10% chance of winning.
I don't know why he sounds like that, but he does. He's probably named the Goker. Like, he's like a gecko, because he's like a lizard, right? He's like a gecko or something, I don't know. I'm not too familiar with lizards, but like if you combine a lizard with the Joker, you get the Goker. He's just not wearing his makeup right now. That's all. Regardless, that is some clown behavior, sending that kind of message to me, which is exactly why he has a clown voice. I guess you can stockpile and research. Well, no, hold on. First, get that warp interdictor. Yeah. Get a warp interdictor first, then we can do that. Because Xur is kind of important. Starbase. Eventide can ship to Fana Soup, that's fine. Yep, we've got plenty of freighters. We're a little high on food production, so we can drop some. Preferably from the homeworld, because that's got the... Yeah, now that Dirt Ball is gone, the homeworld is now back at the top slot. So I guess that's, you know, a blessing in disguise. It's a lot easier to find the homeworld now. 1. God, it can't go a single turn without something happening. It is impossible. Finish building a freighter fleet, you say? Well, build a marine barracks and then stockpile and go back to research. Apparently there's a transport on its way to Mechlon. There's no way they can reach. There's a 0% chance they can reach that far. There's simply no way they can reach that far. I do not believe you. You are lying to me. Of all the things you could steal, you stole Xeon missiles, really. 33... Oh my goodness. Who even has the Xeon missile? 47?! Huh? Okay, what's your equipment like? Okay, they've got... Oh! So not long after they stole Zortrium armor, they researched Neutronium, which is 50% better. It looks like it's not going to be relevant. The fact that they stole Zortrium ends up being completely irrelevant. That's kind of funny. Again, they do seem to have... Yeah, they have Xeon missiles. Not really what I wanted. But I guess I've got them too now. How about your fuel cells? What have you got? Yeah, we both have Iridium. So it's not... Yeah, we both have this one. I'm just going to research Adamantite for my final chemistry technology. Pretty simple. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll go kill the Guardian first to see if I get Zentronium. Maybe I'll do that. I don't think I really want anything from you guys at this point. Oh god, you guys have nothing. Oh no. Well, maybe I could steal from you guys and steal some of your communication technologies. That'd be nice. Oh, the humans have Neutronium armor. So they do have better armor than this, but I think they're still dying to the torpedoes regardless. I mean, 1,000 damage is 1,000 damage. Like, what are you going to do about that? Yeah, apparently they... Do they have thorium fuel cells? Because there is... The final fuel cell technology does give you unlimited range. Nope, they don't. So how do they reach this far? Because it's still heading downwards. Like, they don't have anything in this vicinity. Like, all of their colonies are up here. In fact, they lost one of their colonies to the Nolam, by the looks of it. How are they even reaching that far? It should be turning around now that I've taken control of the system. This is strange. This is kind of weird. I'll move that out of the way. Yeah, so they've got that neutronium armor. If I scan the battle station, let's see what it's got. Yeah, it's not even... So this is a lot stronger than they were before, because this is not a basic star base. This is a battle station, which is a tier up. And they've got neutronium armor. So now you can look at their points. Remember those battleships not too long ago that had 200 hull total? Yeah, these things are over 2,000. And they've got ECM jammers. Although I do have neutron scanners, which negate most of the ECM, most of the missile evasion. But yeah, these guys are tough cookies. It's just that their phasers and Merculite missiles are not hurting me. So I can just sit here and pelt away with my antimatter torpedoes. There's not even really a point to getting closer, honestly. If anything, I'm helping them by making them more accurate. But yeah, you can see they did not do much to my shields. Their phasers. Yep. Even with all of that defense, it just doesn't matter against the torpedoes. Oh, right, I do have to keep shooting. Hold on, I forgot about the missile base. Whoops. I turn around, and... Yeah, no, just turn around. I try to use different shield arcs to block each hit. Keep firing their torpedoes. Loop back around to the front. Fire another volley. Done. And actually, you can move closer at this point because they're not shooting at you for whatever reason. They don't care about you at all. Honestly, yeah, I'm just gonna nuke you guys from orbit. The war against humanity has begun, and things are going well for us. So close to class 5 shields, then we're gonna get... After that, we're gonna get some cloaking devices. And then I think at quantum fields, I'm gonna get the planetary shield. I can use these not only to defend against any bombing raids, which are gonna be very effective, but on top of that, it can convert a radiated planet into a barren planet, which I can then start terraforming. We're moving towards the end game. Wow, the Darloks really caught up in tech there after stealing stuff. Good for them. Fleets, they are the biggest. Buildings, they are the most. Population. Ah, you can see the Sakra. They were... Look how far ahead they were. This is why the first council meeting, they got like 10 votes. Or they had like 12 votes or something to everyone else having like 5. Look at that. Look at that curve. Now that we're in contact with the Sakra, we could see just their ridiculous population growth. Just look how far ahead that is. But then they plateaued because they stopped colonizing and started getting into wars, and now they're losing population. And I hit my growth, and you can see this. Oh yeah. And here you could see the humans, the purple one, they go up when they take from the Mechlon, and then they go down when they lose the Mechlon. Man, it looks like for the late game, the Darloks are going to be my big opponent. I'm going to take over this corner, and then I'm going to take over the human stuff. And then what I'm going to have to do is focus on cleaning them up, because they're the ones who are the biggest threat, and at that point, I think it's just going to be game. But that is going to have to be for another time. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.